she goes. Well, here we go again. You found yourself a friend that knows you well. But no matter what you do, you'll always feel as though you tripped and fell. So steady as she goes. When you have completed what you thought you had to do, and your blood's depleted to the point of stable glue, then you'll get along. Then you'll get along. So steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. So steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. Well, here we go again. You found yourself a friend that knows you well. But no matter what you do, you'll always feel as though you tripped and fell. So steady as she goes. Settle for a world neither up or down. Sell it to the crowd that has gathered round. Settle for a girl neither up or down. Sell it to the crowd that has gathered round. So steady as she goes. 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 So steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. Are you steady now? 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 Steady as she goes.
You let me violate you. You let me desecrate you. You let me penetrate you. You let me complicate you. Help me, I broke apart my insides. Help me, I've got no soul I can sell. Help me, the only thing that works for me. Help me get away from myself. I wanna you like an animal. I wanna feel you from the inside. I wanna woo you like an animal. My whole existence is blind. You bring me closer to God. You can have my isolation. You can have the catered brings. You can have my absence of hate. You can have my everything. Help me tear down my reason. Help me, it's your sex I can smell. Help me, you make me perfect. Help me become somebody else. I wanna, you're like an animal. I wanna feel you from the inside. I wanna, you're like an animal. My whole existence is blind. You bring me closer to God. Come on, ladies, break it down. my stomach, scraped up my knees. I drink the honey inside your hive. You are the reason I stay alive. I wanna feel you from the inside. I wanna you looking animal. My whole existence is fly. My whole existence is flight. I wanna, you like an animal.
Her name is Noelle. I had a dream about her. She rings my bell. I got gym class in half an hour while she rides. Seen kids in two sides, but she doesn't know who I am. And she doesn't give a damn about me. So come on, come on.
Welcome to the virtual Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Dregs or Craigs. Please welcome your screen, Dregs or Craigs.
Hello and welcome everyone to another live episode on Stab of Dregs and Craigs.
Howdy.
This is the show where we dive into the bottommost pits of Craigslist to dig out crusty, moist diamonds for you to peruse and do uncut gems about. I don't know.
Yeah.
My name is Sean Crandall.
I'm Steve Ross.
I'm Peter Beta.
You may notice that Dustin looks a little funny.
It
Yeah.
has
Well-
a different name.
Yeah. Well, if you were hoping to tune into Dustin's scheduled segment for this show, all 898 Pokemon sorted in order of fuckability and why, part 4 of 9, that has been bumped to next month, where we will be picking up with Magmar, Just How Brave Are You? But for now, we are thrilled to have a special guest with us this evening, filling in and getting his priorities in proper order, unlike some people. It's a pleasure to have you, Mr. Pete.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, fellas. I appreciate it. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
Now you run the Middle Class Film Class podcast that also streams on Stab once a month.
That is correct. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So Middle Class Film Class is a podcast, as you said. We release weekly. We actually just went through a small format change, and now we're releasing twice a week. Our shows are roughly about 2 hours long, so we're splitting them up into about hour-ish episodes twice a week. And it's a movie news and review podcast. We do Gab and Chatter at the beginning of the show, where we talk about whatever's going on in the week in news, interesting stories like Armie Hammer being an alleged cannibal, to new cast, interesting cast releases for big movies that are coming out, what have you. We'll play trivia sometimes. And then we give all three of us, me, Joseph, and Tyler, the three hosts, we give streaming recommendations for our listeners that we've watched in the week and where you can find them for free or sometimes for $1 or $2. So that's the bulk of it. And then every week we do one deep dive review into a movie chosen by the spinning wheel of destiny right here.
Ooh.
And it's we have a bunch of different movie selections that each of us put on the wheel, and then a bunch of fan picks on there. So if you're a listener to the show, you can write in, tell us what movie you want to hear, and it'll get chosen at random. And we do a 45-minute to an hour deep dive on each movie. It's a good time.
Neato.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for slumming it with us.
I was going to say, I don't appreciate how much more put together that sounds than what everyone is watching right now, but I guess fuck me. Sure. come on down to my trailer park and start handing out fucking tree trimming service brochures, bro.
No, it's a good time. It's a funny show, and we record it pretty much live, like it's a radio show. So when Jesse came along, was like, hey, you should come stream on the Stab stream, once a month. And we're like, well, we do a 2-hour show. You can give us a 2-hour spot, and we pretty much don't have to change anything. So it works out. It's a fun time. So you can find us anywhere you find fine podcasts and shitty.
That's
podcasts.
cool. I'm very glad to have
I
you.
would
I'm just a
recommend
little
listening to
sad.
the show.
Like, yep, I'm just a little sad Jesse didn't warn you. Basically, what you're doing right now is like flipping over a tent in a homeless camp and screaming, "You should check out the opera."
That's great. No, I appreciate it. I'm happy to switch it up and do some fun improv about these fun. I have some interesting things I've found for sale and interesting people in the mostly Tampa Bay area.
Oh, that's how they do it.
Florida's an enigma. And speaking of movies, I just watched the most Florida movie I've ever seen in my life, called The Beach Bum. Harmony Korine's The Beach Bum, starring Matthew McConaughey, streaming on Hulu.
Right.
Oh, I didn't even know, but somehow in my heart I knew it was McConaughey.
It's so Florida. It's about as Florida as it gets.
Ugh. Well, let's start out. I have an ad for us from Boise Volunteers.
Okay.
It's called
I wouldn't volunteer to go to Boise.
I need to rent a friend.
Oh.
I need to rent a friend. Saturday nights, Neurolux. All my old friends either moved away, got locked up, or OD'd. I'm not sure liver failure counts as ODing, but that happened to my cousin. Could pay you if push comes to shove.
Otherwise, is it not a rental if there's no money involved?
That's true.
That's just called a friend.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you have to pay, or if you don't have to pay, then that's just a friend. But if you do,
true.
that is a commodity, a service provided.
Hmm.
Which this guy is looking for. He wants you to go to with him to Neurolux, which is not something I think would exist in Idaho.
No, it sounds like some sort of spa treatment from the Jetsons.
I think it's one of the clubs that Stefan featured on Saturday Night Live. New York's hottest club is Neurolux.
Oh, it could also be that club where all the white people with dreads danced in the second Matrix movie.
Oh, in the bowels of Zion.
In the bowels of Zion, yeah, that's probably called Neurolux.
There were so many people in that rave with dreadlocks. They didn't use any of the actual Foley work of them just slapping each other in the face repeatedly.
It just sounds like mixing a bowl of spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yep. You know what it's like going through a car wash and not a touchless.
Yeah. Wow, I feel kind of bad for that guy. I mean, I know how hard it is to be in a strange place and not have a whole lot of friends. But resorting to Craigslist to literally rent a friend those are tough times, my friend. Tough times.
Yeah, I had sympathy for him right up until he started listing the reasons he doesn't have friends anymore, where they're either dead or locked up, or maybe you got to have a little bit higher standards, my dude. Or I guess if not, then you are actually looking in the right place.
Now, here's the incentive, and this is why I think it's push comes to shove, I can give you money, is because you're supposed to hear this. Most of my friends end up locked up or OD'd. That is a guarantee of a good time.
That's
that's true.
That's what you're getting paid in. You're getting paid in an experience of being beaten
high
up
on
by
drugs
a cop before being thrown in the drunk tank.
There you go.
Yeah, you know what gold paint smells like?
Yeah.
You about to find out, my dude. We're gonna end up in the drunk tank 3 counties away, my friend.
Yes, but at the end you have a story, and that's really what counts.
You know what I like to think? This guy is probably the cause of all his friends' deaths and incarcerations. He just left that part out.
I was gonna say he didn't say in jail. He just said locked up.
They're in his bed.
We're not sure who did it or for what reason.
Yeah, this could be very, I have very Skyrim. I've pushed you down into my dungeon well, and I just locked the grate over it.
Yeah, he's playing he's playing a real time version of The Sims, and it's just his life. He built a basement and then deleted the stairs, and all his friends are down there.
Would you
All
rent me?
staring at the corner,
I'd rent
pissing
me.
themselves.
I'd rent me so hard.
Goodbye, horses.
Goodbye, Craigslist.
Oh, speaking of which, I wanted to tell you guys my experience with Craigslist. Can I tell you that?
I don't know.
You go ahead.
I don't like how that started, but go ahead. The
Yeah,
launching point is troubling.
I posted a picture of my fluffy white dog, and I asked for a girl to help me carry a couch into the back of my van when I had a cast on my leg. No, I was for a time in my life, I was renting rooms with some friends, and we rented a house. It was probably too big for our britches, and there was two of us and then a couple in the house, and the couple split up at some point. We had to find a roommate, and none of our friends were capable of doing that at the time. So we just went on Craigslist and we're like, we need a guy to rent a room with us. And we found a pilot named Larry who owned like 5 houses in Tahoe and then just used our house to camp out. And he was a weird dude. He like literally money ordered the entire year's rent to our landlord, and then just showed up the next day and was like, "You're not going to see me much. See you later, fellas." And that was it.
Larry sounds rad.
Larry was dope. Yeah, Larry was an interesting guy. And then one Jason, the second of the couple, left. It was just me and my buddy Slim living there with Larry. And we put another our ad out for Craigslist because it worked so well the first time. And this guy from North Carolina, which we mentioned earlier today,
Oh my God, we found him.
Yeah, it's Bill. Bill showed up and trailered all his stuff across the country and rented a room with us. And he was one of the most interesting. I almost said dumb. He's one of the dumbest guys I've ever met in my life. Bill's not listening to this.
All right.
Bill's a good guy, but oh my God, he's dumber than a bag of hammers. And
Okay, I believe you now.
yeah,
I believe his story.
I lived with him for about a year, and the things that came out of that guy's mouth, holy shit. So I love Craigslist.
Well, you should never live with anyone you want to keep as a friend, because it's the guaranteed way to just get completely sick of some motherfuckers. Just, God, never let a friend live with you for any extended period of time. Jesus, it's basically hell.
Oh yeah.
Interesting that you should say that.
Yeah.
Are you guys roommates?
We were for a couple years.
That's great. I love it.
And then one of us moved on.
Mm-hmm. Priorities, right?
Yeah. You didn't stay for our mini muffin chocolate chip cookie frosted cups, Sean.
Nah, I found a wife.
You didn't stay
and
when
found
we
a
had
house.
got some fucking cats.
Yeah.
Pixel still cries herself to sleep at night without you, Uncle Sean.
Look. Your dogs would be annihilated by my cats. I am sorry.
Yeah, I
If
can't
we
really
moved
argue
back,
that. My tiny 11-pound adorable female terrier mixes are basically eagle food. We have to be careful with them.
What a dog.
It's sort of more like a towel that gets nervous.
Yes. Yeah. That's Rosie for sure.
Anthropomorphic
definitely.
shaking towel.
Mm-hmm.
If there's any seismic activity, it's just Rosie being nervous.
True. She's like a seismometer though, because she only like rotates in sync with the Earth's rotation.
Pete, what you got for us?
Well, I got a couple of listings for some really interesting products that I think are I'm confused why anyone would choose to list a product like this on Craigslist or really anywhere. So I'm just going to go through a few of them real quickly.
Well, let's see if we
Excellent.
can match these with some people who want to buy them. Let's go through
Yeah.
See
The
if our
Dregernaut Shopping Network.
see if our friend from Boise wants a pressure washing hose reel. Works great, $50. It's literally just a mechanism that you would wind up a hose with or something, wall mounted. You could probably get these at Harbor Freight for $5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Selling for $50. Strange thing.
Ah,
Great
All right.
markup.
true.
over
Buy low, sell high. He knows what he's doing.
That's right. Over 200 of these single-use, they're called HDPE spray bottles. It's like a plastic white spray bottle.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like a shout bottle.
Yeah, imagine you take a like a bottle of Fantastic or Shout, dump it out, peel the label off, and you're left with this. And here's the description.
How many of those was it?
Over 200, so 210 of them.
Oh, good.
This says, looking to trade a box of white HDPE spray bottles. I'm for trade. I'm open for trading almost anything of value that doesn't take up much room. These are great to sell at garage sales or flea markets. So give them away to someone for other shit that he wants to put away somewhere that doesn't take up too much space. And then you can sell them for me, basically. Take them to a flea market, I guess.
This is some Fallout level bartering, just like, I'll give you, if you give me 50 caps, I'll give you these spray bottles I found in the old MIT building.
I do like that he's not very picky with what he's about to trade them for. It's just like, it's the gig economy of hoarding. You're not getting less shit in your garage, but it's different shit, so it's better.
That's right. It's fresh shit, which always is arguably better, I guess.
I've been hoarding plastic things for a while, and I kind of want to move on to rotting fruit. If you have any piles of like old plums, I would love to fill my garage with that.
Oh, well, let me go ahead and check the curb of 3 of the 9 houses on my street. Oh, look, there they are.
Yeah, I don't know what the end game for this. I think you're right. It's a hoarder swap. But yeah, I really wish that I wish these people had higher self-esteem for themselves so they could actually ask for what they want. I'd love to see something like we'll trade for a wood burning kit, like something very specific, you know?
Yeah, like they want to build up a discipline. They want to find a hobby, not just have 200 spray bottles for whatever fucking reason.
Maybe that's what we can do. We can respond to the ad and then say, well, I didn't actually have anything in mind, but what do you want?
Yeah. What seem like a lost soul.
What does Jeremy want in his soul?
Hey, I brought like this big old plastic tub for all those spray bottles you got, but how you doing?
Yeah.
You okay?
Okay, bro. This is a safe space. We're in the trust nest with the tree.
Like you're about to lose like 200 spray bottles, man. You're going to go through a grieving process.
Yeah, first you're going to be angry, and then you're going to try to bargain, which actually, I guess he's in the bargaining phase right now. Technically,
yeah,
what if you just take like
bargaining phase?
That's true. What if you just take like 100 of the spray bottles, and then I can give you the other 100 later, and then you can give me like the other half of the child that you have taken from me? I don't know. I don't Craigslist barter.
Okay,
half of the child. Are you in you doing that bartering in Solomon's court?
Oh, it's almost. Jesus.
It had to start somewhere.
Take the spray bottles. He's a real owner of the spray bottles.
Half of this baby for 200 spray bottles I can sell at Arimathea.
All right, listen here. We can split a baby, but I'm not splitting up my 200 spray bottles, okay? They go together. It's a package deal, yeah.
It's all shrink wrapped. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get individual units out. You know how it is.
I just want to know where they came from. Did he like, I'm sorry, I'm being gender non-inclusive. Did they, this could be a woman who's wanting to sell these, or barter or trade these 200 plastic bottles, HDPE bottles, very specific type of plastic. Here's another quick one. We'll trade a bangin' Invicta watch looking for Amazon tree boas. That's the specificity that I really want.
That's what we're looking for. That's a man who knows what he wants. He wants a big old snake.
Yeah. Not any snake.
I only have
a tree boa, an Amazon tree boa.
An Amazon tree boa.
Don't even fucking come to me.
I only have a
tree boa. I swear to God.
I only have a knockoff Samsung tree boa.
For a minute, I thought for a hot
it doesn't
second,
work with Alexa.
I forgot about the rainforest.
Yeah, actual Amazon.
And I was just thinking of Amazon basics. Amazon basics. Snakes.
It's a rocket fish insignia brand boa. Tree boa.
Ooh. Gotta get that RGB.
I ordered an Amazon tree boa from Wish, and it came segmented.
Yeah.
I need a live one.
Yeah, you got to specify the type of snake you want to, because two people are gonna be like, "Here's a garter snake. Let me get that watch." It's like, that wasn't born yesterday, you asshole.
This is an Invictus watch.
I know. This watch, by
I'm
the way,
gonna need 2 snakes.
this watch, by the way, is ugly as sin. This is one of the. It looks like it's like just a plain black watch with like a white face. Invicta is the brand, and I mean, Invicta watches go for anywhere between like $30 and $300, and it looks like it's in jail. It has like bars across the. It's not even it's like a watch that you would give away to someone if you got it as a gift. It's unfortunate. But
does it have like a roll cage on it? That's what I'm trying to visualize.
Imagine Tom Hardy on the front of the war rig in Mad Max Fury Road. That cage.
Oh, that
it's in front of his
prong thing.
Yeah, it looks like that. Looks like that. Which is
okay.
I don't know why would you even hire a guy like Tom Hardy and then cover up those gorgeous lips with a cage.
That's why Venom knows what it's doing. It's like,
it's just
here we
all
go.
mouth.
We're going to make him make out with this symbiote in number 2.
Yes.
It's all soft core.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, not a lot of people know that's where the writing process for the Venom movies started. It's like, okay, we're gonna have a movie about we're gonna put Tom Hardy in it, and we're gonna need to give him just a lot of mouth.
Yeah, that's actually how similar writing process for the movie Legend. You guys know that one? Tom Hardy plays twins. 4 lips in that movie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
4 Tom Hardy lips.
Yeah. Sexually charged role.
Yes.
So those are the 3 weird small items that I think what are they doing with their lives? I want a snake. What should I haggle with strangers on the internet? How about my shitty Invicta watch?
Mm-hmm. More than once I have wanted to play like Craigslist matchmaker and just be like, hey, this guy's looking for this thing. Maybe hit him up.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, hey, this person's really lonely. How desperate are you? And then just like sending the contact numbers here and there. But then I realize I'm getting involved, and that's not going to happen because these people are terrible because they're on Craigslist.
Haven't you seen the butterfly effect? And do you know what you're going to do?
Yes.
Seriously.
Yes, we are the watchers.
The butterfly effect.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, the one and only. Yeah, it's like you could send a message to the guy that's selling plastic bottles and give him the message for the Invicta guy. Say, hey, give him a couple weeks so he's gonna have at least a cool pet. You can have something to talk about.
That's true, and you can use one of those bottles to mist it or whatever. I don't know.
Ah, there you go.
Snakes.
Yeah.
Do you miss snakes? I'm sure you do.
Or maybe the snake will eat you and put you out of your misery.
Ooh. See, there's hope all around.
That's all we're hoping for here on Craigslist, for a snake to eat everyone.
Yeah.
And then itself, just an Ouroboros.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What was that word?
Yes.
Ouroboros, but I like to say Ouroboros.
I'm not aware of that one. I'm intrigued.
Ouroboros is the snake that is eating its own tail.
Like one of the first historical instances of self-vor.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Is it weird?
I think.
Is it weird that I'm hard right now?
It'd be weirder if you weren't.
12 o'clock.
Look,
we were talking about Tom Hardy's lips.
Yeah. Every boy who's coming of sexual age tries to do his own little Ouroboros. And eventually hurts their torso in the process.
Yeah, usually it's the ribs that get in the way.
Yeah,
I assume.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah,
that's what I've heard. That's what I understand from a medical perspective.
One would venture to guess.
Yeah.
Steve, what do you got for us?
I'm going to steer this far away from all that. I'm going to say the words I've been waiting to say for about 3 weeks. I would love for you guys to go to JurassicFightNight.com.
Okay, here we go.
Had to know that.
Here, I will drop a link here for you. Boom, baby. In what may be the best thing I've ever seen.
Ooh.
Pangea presents Jurassic Fight Night.
Glendale, Arizona, where dreams come true.
What it turns out this thing is, you know, those like Walking with Dinosaurs shows where they have like 2 or 3 guys in a big dinosaur suit puppet and they like roar at the crowd and make a ring around and then go into the background.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is that show when they stop fucking around and start beating each other's asses.
Holy shit, it's Judge Mills Lane.
This is incredible.
Basically, this is
Rowdy
dinosaur.
Roddy Raptor.
I know.
Rowdy
The
Roddy
Indotaker.
Raptor.
This is live dinosaur puppet fights.
Jesus.
Oh
Interesting.
God.
Where did you find this?
I forget where I saw the actual link for it, but now I'm like ready to set up a road trip. Harry the Hammer Utah Raptor. And I love his actual like full snout luchador mask on his outfit here.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
Wow, these are impressive. I like the
Yes, they are.
I'm here for it. Hold on. Let me see if I could
This kind of reminds me of BattleBots.
put this in the chat.
It's BattleBots, but they're not robots. They're actually people inside, and they're dinosaurs. But like the Triceratops has its own skills because it could just like gore you to death with its horns.
That's true. At some point, you have to worry about like which actual costume is more dangerous instead of just which is actually a predator.
And the guy in the Dilophosaurus actually picked up all those spray bottles from that guy in Boise, and he's shooting them out with black tar out of his mouth. Right at Newman.
Right at
Yep.
Poor Nettie.
Yeah.
You'll never find your Barbasol now.
Dodson, we got Dodson here.
Don't get cheap on me, Dodson.
But I can attest. I lived in the Glendale area for a while during college. That's about the best thing you're going to be able to do in Glendale.
Fair enough.
Not much else.
You could go down to the Circle K on the corner, or the one on the next corner, or the one on the next corner.
Yeah.
There you go. Now, I would love to do a very, very, very deep dive into this, but that would be an entire episode. So we might do that for Patreon later. But I also just want to mention that each of these dinosaur puppet fighters has a personality and a bio and a backstory on the website.
Of course.
Awesome.
It makes me so happy to read that something is called the Indotaker. He's 20 feet high. He has a 4,500-pound bite force. He weighs 9 tons, and he's from Orlando, Florida.
He's from Orlando.
Known for statuesque appearance and fearful teeth. That sounds like a medical condition.
See, I want there to be full WWE style beefs, heel turns, like fucking
That's
Rowdy
what
Roddy
this
Raptor
is.
turns around and becomes like, oh, now he's the bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I neglected to mention this, viewers at home. Each of these dinosaurs have those weird, like, fingerless boxing gloves that you see on MMA fighters.
Oh, yeah.
They legit throw down on each other. Like, it's not just fucking around and making dinosaur noises. These people fight. I'm so excited.
It's a MMA, but dinosaurs.
Rowdy Roddy
Yes.
Raptor is apparently from Edinburgh. So
Makes sense.
You know what the funny thing is? Like they have these bios for them, and normally it's kind of like when they give a bio for a Pokemon, and it's like, oh yeah, Clefairy weighs 9,000 pounds. It's like, what the fuck? Is it
Badass Clefairy.
Really? 9,000 pounds. Okay, that's interesting. 37 feet tall. It's like that doesn't make any sense. You know, at some point in this, you actually have to see Rowdy Roddy Raptor, and he's not 20 feet tall. He's a guy in a suit.
Yep.
So I hope you're happy. Dinosaur Jurassic Fight Nights, you just broken a little child's heart.
I just found a video called Stiggy Visits Phoenix Children's Hospital,
Oh boy.
which I have a lot of problems with.
we don't have anyone else.
Your anti-children's hospital?
The Phoenix Sun stopped going there. So we have to get the dinos.
He didn't go for Make-A-Wish. He went for the opposite. Oh, Sean. Okay.
What?
When we win the lottery, we have to create the Monkey's Paw Foundation, where we take dying kids' last wishes and just ruin them.
That's good.
Like
they do what they want.
I wanted me to wrestler.
I wanted me to.
Oh, you wanted me to wrestler, Timmy? Well, here's Stiggy the Skull Basher Stigmalock.
I know John Cena was busy, but we got a guy in a raptor suit for you.
I want to be Spider-Man. Well, say goodbye to your uncle.
I know. We're gonna go murder your uncle in Times Square.
Yes, we want ironic punishments
Square,
for dying children.
Of it.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna pull him out of his 74 Buick K car that they also used in The Evil Dead because it's a Sam Raimi callback.
And for some reason, you're gonna stand there and tell me to stop, and I'm gonna be like, "Why, superhero? You'll be fine."
Yeah.
You can cope. You get. Oh wait, no, you're actually not.
Yeah.
Well, hey, soon it won't matter.
Yeah.
There you go.
You'll return to the heat death of the universe.
You won't live to regret it.
I got a Spider-Man joke. You want to hear it?
Go ahead.
What do you call a Spider-Man without his web powers? Peter Parkour. Two layers. Right. It's called a pun, boys.
Not bad.
Thank you very much.
I got a Spider-Man joke. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
What do you call a Spider-Man without any eyes?
Spiderman.
SP German.
Spiderman.
You got close.
That's good. I love it.
Okay, I got one. Tri-Cities, Washington, misconnection.
Oh, I thought you meant a Spider-Man joke. Fuck.
I was racing for another Spider-Man joke. At the very least, a Carnage joke.
You broke our flow, Sean.
Tri-Cities, Washington.
Well, yeah, I got you a pad for your flow. Missing best friend answers to Biggie Clark.
Ooh.
Well, okay.
Now I'm going to read this as it is written, complete with because it is written with the accent.
All right. Cool.
So I am going to read it in the accent. Give it to me straight, Biggie. Are you still mad at me? If so, just let her go, man. Please just sit down that heavy old bag that you've been carrying for so long, you know, the bag filled with bitterness, anger, resentment, and Butterfinger candy bars. I think I seen you.
That's a heavy ass bag.
I think I seen you at the Pasco car wash the other day as you was running that dirty old truck brush up and down your back crack. And it was good to see you. I still care whether or not you stink when using public.
Wow.
You may hate me now, Biggie, but don't forget, I was the only hillbilly who visited you in the hospital when you got that shiny thingamajigger stuck way up in your hot pocket and got her stuck to the point where it took...
Okay.
Got her stuck to the point where it took 6 of the most gentle and steady-handed EMTs from Benton City to hold your drunk Sasquatch ass down just to get a good enough angle to pull it out for you.
Wow. That's a friend right there.
Yes, it is.
A lot to unpack, literally.
That's beautiful.
Plus, I was the only one who came with you to court a few years back when you was facing 10 years in La Pinta, not the boat, after getting yourself arrested with your drawers all down around your ankles. What the hell was you doing out there in that field? I heard you was drunker than a slapped monkey chasing critters around. Don't you know them critters was owned by that Benton City mayor feller? Yep, you went and got yourself charged with your second GUI that night, goating under the influence.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
And only shame and embarrassment was felt by all us country folk once word got out. And even dead as a doornail, old Roy Clark from the 1980s TV show Hee Haw was rolling in his goddamn grave.
Wow.
I have a theory. This was actually Larry the Cable Guy just doing a character, testing a character.
Yeah,
it is very, very detailed.
Yeah.
He doesn't He has nowhere to test a tight 5, so he has to do it on Craigslist.
No one else is listening.
What's the Larry the Cable Guy's catchphrase? Get her done.
Get her done.
Yeah. You got
Consume Prilosec.
Yeah, your third GUI. God dang it. What's his name? Big Clark.
Biggie Clark.
Biggie Clark.
Biggie Clark.
Biggie Clark. Yeah.
Go
ahead.
The way the title works, Missing Best Friend answers to Biggie Clark, as if he were a lost pet.
Yeah, I thought it was a pet at first. My best friend, my raccoon, he took off on me.
My best friend, Biggie Clark. No.
I might be disconnecting just a sec.
Uh-oh.
Oop.
Oh, he called it. Called his own demise.
He did call it.
Well, yeah, I thought at first he was actually looking for his friend from Boise, or maybe we could just set those two guys up together.
Right, but I don't know. I think Biggie Clark needs to work on himself.
Yeah.
Before he can focus on anything else, because he's got that big old bag. In addition to the Butterfingers, it's filled with bitterness, anger, resentment, and
you got to learn
put
to
yourself
love
in the situation, Biggie.
Yeah, you got to learn to love yourself before you love again.
Mm-hmm.
And Larry the Cable Guy is a tender lover. We all know this. It's a cliche for a reason.
I wouldn't doubt that Larry the Cable Guy could get a Dr. Phil style TV show.
Probably.
I absolutely think that could happen.
I mean, there's a lot of hours to fill on the television, and I said this many times in my personal life, but 24-hour sports networks are ruining the world. We don't need to hear about the NFL during the off season, and we don't need to have the Steve Wilkos show to fill up our time during when you're sick at home from elementary school.
No.
Jerry Springer was enough.
Look, if you're gonna do 24-hour sports in the off season, you better put on some weird sports from all over the world.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I mean, I'm cool with the the Tibetan slap fights and the chasing the cheese wheel down the hill and
all
the Highland Olympics where they throw the log at each other or whatever.
Absolutely. There's that one game where they they try and toss it. It's from it's somewhere kind of by Mongolia. They toss a dead goat into a big concrete hole, and they're all on horseback while they do it.
Okay.
And you get points for tossing the goat into the hole.
All right. I mean,
I'd like to see that on ESPN.
I'm not one to judge other cultures, but that sounds a bit weird.
It is a bit weird.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm cool with ESPN's fine. 24-hour sports, you can find, a void for that. But when it's the NFL network and it's on 24 hours a day.
Oh, yeah.
When I was a kid, it was at some point, some of the channels would just turn to C-SPAN. It got so late in the day and it was just it was just all of a sudden you're watching book TV.
We got nothing. It's Senators now.
Oh, hi
there. Sorry about that. Jesus.
You had to go find your friend Biggie Clark.
No, Biggie Clark lives in my heart, Pete. I don't have to go find Biggie Clark. He is with me at all times.
Oh, I see.
Thank you.
It's an analogy for the friendship we learned along the way.
No, it's Jesus.
Biggie Clark is Jesus.
Yes. And Biggie Smalls is the Holy Spirit.
When there was 2 footprints and then 4 goat prints in the sand, that was Biggie Clark carrying you along the way.
Did we figure out Biggie Clark was the goat?
Oh, no.
No, we didn't.
He's goating under the influence, man.
Yeah. Is being a goat considered goating?
Is it goating with a T or a D? Is it goating?
Ooh, could you goat your goat?
With a T. Now, it could be Cronenberg's The Fly, where he is part man, part goat.
Oh, he could be
and
a fawn.
He is goating under the influence.
Oh, I see here. Or maybe he's being accused of being the greatest of all time under the influence.
Ah, that's true.
Yeah, goating. Also, also another name for a GTO, the Pontiac GTO. People call it a goat, even though there's no A in there.
That could be. That could be part of it.
You're driving your goddamn 74 GTO down the road under the influence again, Clater. What the hell you doing? You got 10 babies at home you got to feed. You can't handle it wet and reckless.
You can't drive stick with your big cloven hooves, silly. You're a puck.
Oh, I forgot.
See, I don't know
He's a
if
goat.
he has the ability to have kids. He had that shiny thingamajigger stuck way up in his hot pocket.
That's true. That's true.
And it took 6 gentle and steady-handed EMTs from Benton to get it pulled out.
I wonder how many of those were involved in just holding him down, or how many of them actually were needed for the extraction part. Because I feel like that's an important distinction.
Yeah, two good, nice, grippy hands is enough, but 4 to hold
right?
Biggie Clark.
Yeah.
Well, with Biggie Clark, you need the jaws of life.
I would be very afraid if I had something stuck in one of my Orphi, and it was and they came at me with the jaws of life. Like, no, there's shrapnel. No,
you got a foreign object way up in your grundle there.
Just let me sneeze. Just throw some pepper in my face.
There's another way, please.
I assure you, we can unscrew it or something. Put that down.
Put that down. I have a posting of somebody that might be friends with Biggie Clark.
Go ahead.
Is it from me? Because I would absolutely be friends with Biggie Clark.
It is from Waterford, New York, in the Albany area.
Okay.
The title is called "Free Snails."
Ooh.
And this is going to be read like a flash sale at Crazy Ivan's Mattress Emporium on Labor Day. So I'm going to read it start to finish.
Alrighty.
We've got snails. Snails, snails, snails. All snails must go. Big snails, small snails, snails of all shapes and sizes. We've got snails and they need to be elsewhere. We love these snails like we love our own kids, but realistically, we don't. If you love snails, or even if you don't, come on down to Big J's Free Snail Emporium this Sunday. No realistic, any day is fine. Just take the snails. I don't care what you do with them. My girlfriend won't let me flush them. And
that's good.
See,
that's very
that
good.
Last line makes me think you don't care about the snails as if they were your own children.
Yeah, it's in all reality, we don't.
I like how he's trying so very hard to get me to hurry, but it's not like they're going anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so many things you can do with the snail. And once you preclude being able to flush them, you cut down probably 50% of the things you can do with the snail.
That's true.
Yeah. And then I don't know if they eat them up there, steamed snails or whatever.
In New York?
Yeah. But
I mean, that's just free. That's basically just free food, but you got to work for it.
Yeah.
Well, oh, you know what? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to lure all the French people down from Canada.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No mime or
if you want to catch a Canuck, you need the right bait.
Yeah, we'll trade snails for poutine under any circumstances.
That's a hell of a Civ 5 trade offer.
Yeah.
Joe Biden gets an angry call from the government of Quebec saying, y'all are trying to steal our Frenchmen.
I like how Quebecians say y'all too. That's great.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's more Calgary. Those are the cowboys up there.
I know.
The cowboys?
No, literally. So my wife's gotten into
literal half men, half cows, minotaurs, basically, is what I'm getting at.
She's been getting into hockey. She likes the Flames. They're from Calgary. And it's basically the Texas of Canada.
Oh, cool. Is that where Letterkenny comes from?
It could be.
I think it's out there. It's either Saskatoon or Calgary. So Saskatoon, they talk like this, eh? It's a real thick accent there, eh? It's almost Wisconsin.
Oh man, Letterkenny. I
need to watch more of it because so far most of my Canadian vernacular comes from South Park, and that's probably a dangerous source.
Oh, you got to
get it from Letterkenny.
Yeah, or a Strange Brew, Dave Thomas and Rick Moranis comedy from like the late 80s.
Dave Thomas, the Wendy's guy?
Yeah, no. No, Dave Thomas from what was he in? He was under Grace Under Fire back in the day. He's a comedian, Canadian comedian. The Groundlings.
And he was all fresh, never frozen, and we used the square patties, and yeah. I remember Dave Thomas.
That's the one. Yep.
Yeah. He was all grandfather looking, and he had the glasses and the foundation for the weird kids or whatever it was.
Yeah, I think he was adopted or something. So he had a foundation for like.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
For all the kids that got traded away for 200 squirt bottles.
PPC
Very important.
bottles. Yeah, so I'm kind of
don't
like
see Ronald McDonald House doing that sort of shit.
After seeing the snail posting, I really like I've never eaten a snail, but I'm not against it, you know. But I feel like I wouldn't want to waste myself with all the effort of getting the snail out of the shell. So I would wait for them to get bigger, and then I would just get attached to them, and then they'd start banging. And you know how snails get. They just go wild.
They're incredibly horny.
Everywhere.
Yeah, they're virile as the day is long. You think rabbits fuck like rabbits? Now snails, they fuck like snails.
Yep. They're not running from predators. They make their time count.
I know.
Like, I'm going to be alive for like a day and a half, baby. Point it up.
Yeah, I just got a little hungry after reading that snail article. Plus, I imagined it as like a salesman from Family Guy shouting it at me.
A snailsman?
Snailsman.
God damn you.
See, guys, this is the kind of top-notch comedy you're going to get out here on the Dregs of Craigs.
Hell yes.
Yes.
That's what people came for. C- puns.
I know.
Hell yeah, baby.
That's our brand.
We're home.
That ain't power. That ain't a C-. That's a power pun. You say your
welcome to Dregs of Turbo puns.
Yeah.
All right. I've got one here from Dallas Activity Partners. It's a little short, but at first I thought this was just another like uninspired horny one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll take you down the rabbit hole with me. Night golf?
Ooh.
Is the title with 3 exclamation points. Any ladies or male-female couples down for some night golf? I've got a golf cart and some glow-in-the-dark golf balls. Send a pic and when you're available to play.
Okay.
So my question is he trying to fuck? Because I can't tell this time. Normally it's a pretty open and shut case, but he's got a golf cart and glow-in-the-dark balls.
Look, it's hard to say.
Right? Like,
because
normally if you posit that you have some of the required equipment for your sex analogy sport, it's usually like, I got a big old bat, or I got a big thick pipe that needs some cleaning.
Sure.
But this one actually seems like he's prepared for the activity.
For night golfing.
For night golfing.
Which deserves a quiet night.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. After he says, I have a golf cart, read that sentence one more time.
Bum bum. I've got a golf cart and some glow-in-the-dark golf balls.
Oh, I wasn't sure if he said golf balls or if they were just balls.
Nope, glow-in-the-dark golf balls. And that's what's throwing me, because usually anytime anyone mentions balls on Craigslist, it's testicles.
Yeah.
I don't know what the analogy could be for having a golf cart and glow-in-the-dark golf balls.
I have transportation. I can put these balls in you.
Yeah. Full insertion.
Okay, but glow in the dark usually doesn't mean that unless it's like dusted with LSD.
My golf balls are so smooth.
Well, that's just making it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I dip my nutsack in acid.
No, not your. It's actual glow in the dark golf balls, and then you.
No, it's like that
out.
booth. It's like that booth at the Harvest Festival where you dunk your hand in the wax and you make a candle in the shape of your fist or whatever. Except it's balls and drugs.
I don't understand any of those words you just said.
It's a scrotal nick and lip, or nip and lick.
You're hitting on some experiences that maybe I don't have.
Yeah.
You know those little wax like cola bottles where you bite the end off and it's just sugar syrup inside?
Yeah.
Basically, we did that, but with testicles and hard drugs.
This is what they see.
You got a scrote-shaped receptacle.
Exactly. Think like wax lips.
Filled with
PCP.
And Kool-Aid. Because you have to have something to cool it.
You got to have a little Kool-Aid.
Drink it down with.
And antifreeze, because you're not made of money.
Jesus Christ.
See, America, this is what liberal college indoctrination does to our youth. Okay.
Hey, I'm an entrepreneur.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
So come on over to my garage and entre my panure.
I feel like it has to be a sex thing. The night golf. Although I have played night golf and it is delightful.
Right? That sounds like actual fun.
Yeah. You guys ever been to Hagen Oaks, the golf course?
No, I have driven by it many times.
So they have
shout out to Hagen Oaks.
Yeah, shout out Hagen Oaks. HO.
Yeah, I'm sure you're not like problematic in any way. I haven't looked anything up. Sorry.
Hagen Oaks.
Man, stop upping the production value of our show. We can't keep that consistent. You're gonna ruin us, Pete.
You're spoiled, baby. No, that Hagen Oaks has a 24-hour driving range, and okay, so three great things: 24-hour driving range, bring your own alcohol to the range. I'm not joking.
I don't know why that struck me.
And number 3, automatic tees. You pour a literal bucket of balls into like a hopper in the ground, and then after you hit your ball, you hit a button with the head of your golf club, and it just and it brings
Fuck off. That's half the fun of the fucking driving range.
Ah, man, I got a bad back. This is made for me.
Man.
Now this is what all golf courses should be.
Yeah.
A lot of them are a waste of land that could be used for, low income housing or something, or some sort of community.
Or raising snails.
Could
or
be a
Bill
snail
Murray
farm.
shenanigans.
Yeah. No, it really is something special out there. Yeah.
Drinking,
Mhm.
glow in the dark balls, automatic things, so I don't have to fucking do shit.
Automatic tea, yeah, it's great.
Which means I get to play with buttons then.
Yeah, and
it's fucked up I get.
It's
the
not
less
even...
I'm going to be able to do the golf things, except for hitting.
Well, it's not even like you guys ever gone to a bowling alley and just got shit faced on a lane with your friends, and then the game slowly devolves into like, hey, we can all bowl left-handed now. Let's try that.
Exactly. Yeah.
We've done that sober because we have just no scruples.
Sure. No, that's cool. I worked at a bowling alley for about a little under a year, and we got free bowling, and I learned how to bowl left-handed with the curve and everything. And
very nice.
Yeah, and we'd be there for, I don't know, gosh, hours at a time, and just spin on a stool and do dizzy bowling, or try to bowl from the carpet like 20 feet back from the bowling line. It's like that when you're shit housed on the 2 a.m. at the driving range, and it's not house beer. You're bringing like Four Locos or Mickey's grenades, whatever you like.
Well, there you go. At this night,
like me
at Hagen Oaks, you can. Yes, there it is.
Clark. I miss him.
Biggie Clark.
Rip in peace, my dude.
He's out there somewhere blowing a goat in heaven.
He's out there somewhere doing a goat show.
Goating under the influence.
He's blowing angel goats now.
He's fucking goats in heaven now. Didn't go to hell for that one because God's actually on board with it.
Yeah.
Hey, that raises a horrifying question. Heaven is supposed to be like your ideal perfect paradise after you die, as long as you like stick to all the rules and don't eat the shrimp and don't wear polyester and all that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So does that mean if you're just a really horrifyingly terrible person, but you just keep it in your pants for 50 years, you go to heaven and get to fuck a bunch of goats?
There's a lot to unpack in that statement, implying that fucking a goat makes you a horrible person, which I take personal offense to. But
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and number 2, gosh, I forgot what I was gonna say because I was thinking about fucking goats.
I was just thinking about fucking the goats.
Welcome to Dregs of Craigs, Pete. You're part of the canon.
Shit. God damn it. No, I think you can. Is heaven? Is that the rule with heaven? You just do whatever you want. I thought you like
I would assume. I don't know. I don't have a brochure.
Oh, you haven't been given the watchtower several times by your local.
You're right. I'm sorry. I do have several brochures. I haven't read them.
Brother, there is no excuse. Go to Hotel 6. Open a drawer. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
I have an ad that kind of is very reminiscent to that. If you want to hear it.
We are almost out of time, so like make it good. Make it count. This is your swan song, Pete. Will you ever come back to Dregs of Craigs? We have no idea. Maybe our schedules will never align again. Whip it out, Pete. Whip it out and impress all of us.
Oh boy, there's so much pressure here.
No pressure, though.
This is just a very seriously and obviously sexual post, and I just think it's funny because how
perfect.
This is from Seminole, Seminole, Tampa.
I already love it.
We need a quiet space. Me and my writing partner need a quiet space to write. With both of us have full houses all the time, it's hard to get anything done. Payment is an option, and you're more than welcome to watch the creative sausage be made. So I don't know what kind of things you're going to see if you go right with these fellas or
anal.
Hey, you get to watch the
I felt it was pretty straightforward, frankly.
Surprise. If you get this, you'll be literally watching them write the script to B Movie 2.
Ooh.
That's some insider knowledge I made up.
Probably. Man, I would love to watch just the horrifyingly awkward, unfunny creative process behind B Movie 2. Like, it's like watching a documentary about Fire Festival. It's not going to be good at the end, but you want to see just what led up to the disaster.
What is there to know? It's a bee. It's a movie about bees. It's the second one.
Oh.
In this one, the bee breaks up with the MILF from the first one and gets together with some 20-year-old.
Yeah, the bestiality. I mean, I know bestiality is kind of a theme on this show now. I'm sorry, but
bestiality.
Oh yes, thank you. Nailed it. But seriously, the amount of bee on human emotion with sexual tension is truly disturbing.
It is that movie is unsettling.
Are you talking about our show or B Movie?
B Movie starring Jerry Seinfeld.
Okay. There we go. Well, okay, that's when it becomes actually like understandable to switch over to like this barely legal young thing for Jerry Seinfeld as a bee, because for him and for what they were probably doing, that's like him moving from like a 3-bedroom to a condo.
Yes, it's I hated that movie the first time I saw it, and now I have this a strange attraction to it. I can't. It's like it's quality meme fodder, which is great. I mean, in the modern landscape of our society that we live in, you can have a really strange product, and it could just get bisected into its tiniest bits and used for memes.
Absolutely, it's like
wild that Ray Liotta is a character in the movie.
Yes,
it's insane.
Ray Liotta as himself, and Larry King as B. Larry King.
Jesus Christ. Well, let's wrap it up, boys. Thank you for listening. Thanks, Jesse, for having us on again at Stab. Go on and just listen to everything that Stab does.
Yeah.
Go to the physical theater. They're still doing shows.
They are.
And thanks for listening. We also record regular shows bi-weekly to put out, so you can hear more of this bullshit.
Yay!
And every episode we like to end with a title that maybe the content itself wasn't too amazing, but the title just really caught our eye. And Steve, I hear you have something for us.
I do. I have a title from Sanger in the Pets section. And I'm going to read it the way I envisioned it in my head. Free 15 friendly parakeets. Need them gone today. This has been Dregs of Craigs. Thank you for joining us. I'm Steve Ross.
I'm Sean Crandall.
And I'm Peter Beta. Thanks for having me.
And until next time, may your misconnections become casual encounters.
Mwah! Good night, everybody.
Well, thank you, guys. Thank you. And thank you all for tuning in. That has been... Oh, wait, what am I doing over here? That's been Dregs of Craigs. Give us a couple minutes. We're setting up for, you know what? Give us even more minutes now that I see what time it is. We're setting up for a regular exclusive blend here in the backyard. So you've still got time to get here if you'd like to join us. If not, just hang out for a few and you will be seeing the show in, well, it says 6 minutes and 55 seconds. So hang in there and we will see you in a few.
Good times, guys. That was fun. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
That was a
on.
good time.
That was
Thank you
bunch
very
of
much,
fun.
Pete. Yeah.
Anytime. I'll catch you guys soon. I almost went down to the in-person show the other night, Thursday night. Yeah, I think it was Thursday night. I didn't get off work till like 8:30. I was like, fuck, I've been here since 6:30. 14-hour day. Like, no, I can't do it.
Can't say I blame you.
You guys ever go out there?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh, hello? Oh, hi, guys.
I'm not stopping my
everyone.
post-broadcast masturbation session, Jesse. I can't stop it. It's biological. It's out of my control.
It started. And now it's keeping going.
Hi, fellas. I'm hopping off. See you later.
See ya. Bye, guys.
Nighty night, my dude.
All the way over forward. All right, let me. Again, anybody that's listening online, enjoy our
This
our
is
mic
tech.
check. Hold on. Check. All right, there's me. I see me.
Here's me. Mic check. Mic
All right.
check.
Yeah.
Check. Mic check. 1, 2. Checkity check.
Which one did you grab?
I don't know. What did I grab?
5. Here,
Oh,
take care of that.
come on, Drake, grab my butt, Jesse. Jesus Christ.
Is that 5? Or is that 1? Gosh darn it. Hey, guys. Hey, everybody online.
Hey, everybody online.
All right, that looks good.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can hear me? Or
Talking.
see me?
Yeah. Now we just have to...
Touch me, feel me.
Touch me? Feel me?
Let's get it coming through here. Checkity check.
Check.
Dr. Rav.
Do we want to use that? This last time we didn't.
Did we not?
Yeah, we won't.
We were
without
loud.
it. I mean, we can. Let's use it. Let's see what it's like.
Yeah.
Because that way we can use our voices more subtly.
Just have to be careful.
You want us to use it? Were we too? Oh, really?
Oh, sweet.
We were not using
Just
our
another
diaphragm
bonus
enough. That's
from
our
being
fault.
here when you're here.
Yeah.
This is what we like. We love
Check.
Thank you.
Ooh,
Are we
chuck,
hearing me
chuck,
out there?
Chuck.
I can't
Maybe I
tell.
should put mine a little closer.
Check. Checkity check.
Check.
How
Yeah.
sad? How sad did the speakers get if I walk in front of them?
Well, hold on. I'm making sure I'm still being here. They're fine unless you get like right in front. Hi, everybody. Enjoying tech at home.
I don't
Yep.
want to walk in front. In here.
Okay, so that's which is good, right? Because this is the camera we got too.
Right. But you could do stuff.
You can
from
go in the
over
wings,
here.
yeah.
Yeah. I can go as far as I want over here.
Yeah, they just
Sweet.
will get upset if you.
Climb the fence.
Actually, I've found that
Whoa.
that mic 1 seems to be shielded.
No shit, really?
I don't know, but others you can sometimes get a squelch.
Yeah,
feel it.
I feel it.
Yeah.
Was that me or you? Do you think?
I felt
That
it
was
from
me.
you, and then I said,
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's
gonna
turn
be
it.
weird
Hey,
playing with
everybody!
these.
Thanks for
What?
joining us. Let's turn our
what do I do
mics
with my
back
hands?
off and give you the
What do I do with my
pre-show
hands?
back. And we'll see you in I guess 3 minutes. All right, so hold on 1 sec.
All right. We still live right now?
Well, our mics are still on, so yeah. We can turn them off.
I don't know if it... All right, I'll turn mine off.
Alright, stop, collaborate and listen. Ice is back with my brand new invention. Sun grabs a hold of me tight and flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop, yo? I don't know. Turn out the lights, and I'll blow to the extreme. I rock a mic like a vandal, light up a stage and wax a chop like a candle. Dance, rush the speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom dead. When I play a don't turn to the anything less than the best is a man and you love it or leave it. You better gain weight, you better hit the bullseye, the kid don't play. And if there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Ice, ice, baby. Vanilla ice, ice, baby. Vanilla ice, ice, baby. Vanilla ice, ice, baby. Now that the party is jumping, we hear the bass gauging, the fingers are a-pumping. Quick to the point, no faking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. Then I'm quick and nimble. I go crazy when I hear a cymbal and a hi-hat with a souped-up tempo. I'm on a roll and it's time to go solo rolling in my 5.0 with my rag top down so my hair can blow. The girl is on standby, waiting just to say hi. Did you stop? No, I just drove. I kept on pursuing to the next stop. I bust a left and I'm headed to the next stop. That block was dead, yo, so I continue to A1A. Cause I'm a lyrical poet with Miami's on the scene. Just in case you didn't know, with my town that created all the bass sound. Enough to shake and kick holes in the ground. Keep my composure when it's time to get loose. Magnetized by the mic when I kick.
I mean, you can already be on
Check out the hook while my DJ
however you want to do it.
I have to. Wait, am I on? Check, check. Yeah,
I hear you. Yeah.
All right. Let's not break the illusion. We'll come on.
All right.
We're in the green room.
Ice, ice.
Welcome to the actual Stab Comedy Theater inside the virtual Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Regular Exclusive Blend. Please welcome to your stage and screen, Regular Exclusive Blend.
Hey, there's one more coming.
I had to fade
Don't
out.
worry.
He's
I had to
multitasking.
fade out the music. Oh. Hey! Oh, I can hear me too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Hi, everyone.
I'm gonna make sure that it looks good. Hold on.
Just gonna double check that. But
Sorry, I'm
okay.
running tech too.
We're all good.
We're good.
We're Regular Exclusive Blend. I'm Ford Lawson.
I'm Andy Saroyan.
And I'm Jesse Jones over here. I don't have to yell. We're on the same mic, so it doesn't matter that I'm off screen. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. And we're Regular Exclusive Blend, so we're
hi
gonna
there.
be, like we regularly do, improvising, making things up before your very eyes, characters, creatures, places, maybe the first and last time you'll ever see them, and then poof, they go off into space and create stars. So to get started, all we need is a suggestion of something, and we do have some live folks here, so we're gonna go with some audience members here on site this round.
You have a 50-50 chance that your suggestion's getting chosen.
It's true.
Or if it's not great, I'm gonna go to the online audience. So we'll just.
So I would love the first thing that pops into your head when you think about things you hide under a pillow.
A to see it. All right, you're making me go. All right.
All right. I'm gonna go with taser only because there's a really great.
Yes,
there was like a.
I wish
it
that-
looked like.
yeah.
It looked like.
For those of you at home, there was a discussion going on. What's that thing called? This thing? A taser.
I don't want to be a stickler. I don't want to. A taser featured, not prominently, but did feature in last month's.
It did.
It did. There was a taser last month.
There was a taser.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if we can go in a different taser direction.
Well, I can set it down. Maybe it'll come back later.
Okay, all right.
That's true. Oh, that is way out there, though.
Oh well, a little bit of a walk.
It's like a couple feet in front of the chairs.
So then let's go with tooth. That's another thing.
We'll go with tooth.
Tooth.
All right.
Thank you.
Tooth. Thank you so much. All right, we're gonna improvise now. Tooth suggestion.
Tooth.
Here we go. and then just hit the gas.
Robert, are you sure about this?
Yeah, I want to get all 3 of them out.
Rob, I'm happy to drive you to the dentist's office.
I can't go back in there.
Rob, it wasn't that embarrassing.
Listen, I looked down that teeth cleaner's uniform for far too long. I couldn't even play it off like I wasn't. I can't go back in there.
Look, Rob.
They're gonna clean my teeth meanly.
Nope. All right. So, you like Oreos then? You can just a little bit more. Just give me a little. There you go. No, this is sharp. You don't want that. You know.
Are those real?
Yeah, they're stainless steel.
Oh.
They're
I was talking about your breasts. But I can't go back. I mean, I had it out, and I screwed it up.
Rob, look, you're in sort of a sensitive place right now. You know, you're back on the market. You know, it's been a while. You're trying to, figure out how you maneuver that sort of thing. This kind of stuff happens.
It's actually a rare glandular thing that I'm sensitive about, and they are also very sensitive. This isn't. I'm a hygienist, and I just you've got a long time. You've got a long time to think about that. Clearly, you are. It's going through your mind. There's a lot of ways that you can back this up, and you can save all of this. I'm not going to intervene, is what I'm saying. I'm leaving this choice entirely up to you.
Look, Rob, I would definitely caution against being as handsy this time. I feel like that hygienist gave you fair warning.
Alex, I'm just going to start running. I'm going to run the opposite direction and make this happen myself.
All right. That's fully unbuttoned. That is. I apologize for all the hair.
It's nice. It's soft.
Well, I mean, that's nice of you to say.
Okay, Mr. Bigelow.
I gave him ample opportunity to think about the decision. And
I thought that we had something.
oh, come on. Am I supposed to hide these? I'm a 45-year-old man with luscious breasts. And I've lived a long time denying this, but now I think it's time I own who I am and what I am, and it's a party now. It's a party now.
Mr. Bigelow, I'll tell you this, if you ever step into my office again, I will not make it easy for you. Novocaine is off the table for you.
Well, my dental history is real bad. So start it, Alex.
All right, Rob. Look, I apologize in advance. I don't know what this is going to be like. You know, there are other dentists in town.
So, just drove off then.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot more connectivity up there than you think. That's
Yeah, that really hurt.
yeah.
But I got them in milk,
Okay.
so they're still alive.
Sure. I mean, I don't know that milk is going to preserve your entire soft palate. And I'm not sure what sort of reconstruction we can do here.
Do all your hygienists wear chaps like that?
I mean, it's sort of a casual Wednesday that we have around here. Usually I walk in straight away and I back straight out, so it's not even an issue. But I think the bigger issue, if I were to bring us back on point, is you're missing almost entirely the upper portion of your.
Oh, sweetie. Oh. Did you look inside little Billy's mouth? Our son. I can see it popping through his first tooth. Oh, listen, happened to him. He's so happy about it.
I don't think he's actually happy about that. That requires cognitive abilities that I don't.
Tom, he's smiling and he's making laughter sounds. He's happy. He's growing into a young man.
Sure, or he could just have gas. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm denying your belief in our advanced cognitive abilities of our son, and it's
our belief. Tom, I had him tested. Dr. Schwartzberg says that Billy here is within the 99th percentile in terms of IQ and EQ. He's very sensitive.
How do you judge that for a what? How old when you get your 14 months? I don't. I haven't been paying attention.
That's exactly it, Tom. You haven't been paying attention.
Oh,
you're on the road all the time.
Oh.
I'm here with Billy. I see the great leaps and bounds he makes. Isn't that right, Billy? I'm here with you. You see, he understands high EQ.
Okay.
Billy, no, just hang on. I'm getting your fish sticks ready. Give me one moment.
So. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Are you driving a wedge between me and my wife? What kind of shit are you pulling here? I hear you've got high IQ and EQ. That means you know what the fuck you're doing. Are you pulling some shit here? Just because I'm out on the road, I drive an 18 fucking wheeler. I provide for this goddamn family, and I have. You are part of this family, aren't you? Aren't you still a part of this family? Are you gonna pull this shit and break this up? Huh? No, you're not.
Here come the fish sticks.
Be cool. Hey.
Oh, are you two bonding? Are you doing some male bonding?
I mean, you're right. When you're right, you're right. I'm not here enough, and I need to make the necessary connection with my child.
With your child, with your son.
My son. Yeah.
Look. He's so touched by what you're saying.
I know.
He understands.
Yeah, you're right. He's very.
Oh my God! I have to put these fish sticks down before I drop them.
That's beautiful, isn't it? I'm sorry I doubted you and your insistence on the intelligence of our child.
Oh, Tom.
Could you? I've got an O'Doul's. I already opened it. It's going flat in there. If you could get that for me.
For my king anything.
Yeah. You gonna keep that up? Mm-hmm. You gonna keep that up? Mm-hmm. If I leave for a goddamn second, are you gonna start snitching this shit out? Are you? You're gonna be. Mm-hmm. You're gonna be good. Mm-hmm. See that monitor? I've got that on my phone. I can watch that from my phone. So you're not safe if I go take a shit. I will be watching it. Hey, how many have you seen? How many of those have you seen in the house? Like every room, right? There's one in every room. Mm-hmm. I've got you. I've got eyes on you all the time, buddy. Yeah, me and you all the time. We're just the best. What?
We're gonna be late if you don't get a move on.
Can I ask you something? Do you think I need whitening?
I think you're going white naturally. It looks nice.
No.
Oh, your teeth.
My teeth.
No. No, because if it gets too white, it just doesn't look real.
Right. That's fair. Maybe it's just me, another birthday, feeling a little older, but it feels...
Smile big, Gus. Smile big. No, I think they're great. They look like bone, and that's what they are. They're little bone things sticking through your gums.
Right.
That's all they are.
But they're sort of yellowish, grayish bone. Right?
Yeah. Teeth have a color. If there was a crayon for teeth, your teeth would be that color.
Okay, let's just go to the birthday party. It's fine. I don't want to spoil anything. Let's just go to the birthday party.
And we can talk about it. We can talk about it more if you want. But
I've just been feeling, in general, I think just a general sense of, just a lack of confidence, to be honest. I mean, I guess that's the best way to put it, Vince. It's just a lack of confidence. I've got gray ear hair.
yeah, you do. It looks like floss, like old dental floss.
Jesus, I didn't. Okay,
It's thick.
Vince,
It's not like normal hair.
Vince, I get it.
It's like 3 hairs got together and
God.
combined a super hair. It's like some sort of Voltron hair
Vince,
coming
cut
out
it
of
out.
your ear.
Okay,
Let's just go have fun at this party, okay?
I mean, do you think I'm aging gracefully? Look,
Yeah.
it's for a 56-year-old. Do you think? I mean, would you look at me, say we didn't know each other, and you're passing me on the street, and you walk by and you say, "That guy's not 56."
I feel like you're setting me up to give you the wrong answer. And I would say you are aging gracefully, but it's less graceful when you worry about it. Does that make sense? Like, if you never brought it up to me, I never would have known about your Power Ranger Megazord ear hair. I wouldn't know about your weird fence posty English but older than English teeth. I mean, I wouldn't hear the noises you make when you get out of bed in the morning as like, I used to think of them as like cute little dinosaur sounds, and now it just sounds like you're a door that needs to get fixed.
I'm a broken door?
No, but
That's what you think?
When-
Vince,
no,
I'm a broken
Gus,
door?
when you complain about it, that's what it feels like.
All right, Gus. Gus, go ahead. Come on. Good to see you. Thanks for making the appointment.
Sure, yeah. Thanks for taking me on such short notice. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? What do you
This is it's a big list.
Is that a big list? I mean, you're in this line of business. That list is larger than your average.
I mean,
It said to be thorough on the application, so
yeah. This is I don't want to. This is sort of like a Dr. Frankenstein shopping list. This is too much.
Okay.
Gus, this is Gus, no. I get this all the time. I get people coming in here. They're reaching a certain age, shall we say, and they feel like Gus. Okay. You live with you every day.
I do.
So you just see all of this and
all of this.
I see now. No, don't. Didn't have anything about hearing on there. You catch shit real good. No, you see. Imagine somebody's taking you at first, seeing you for the first time.
All right.
They don't know what isn't there. No.
What isn't there?
No, I knew it was wrong when it was
Am I
coming out.
missing pieces?
Well,
Oh God, this is worse than I thought.
for a 67-year-old man, you are holding.
No. What?
Your fives look like sixes.
And
then
my
your
six looks like a 7? I'm 56. That says 56.
I thought that was.
But then you looked at me and you had to make an educated guess as to what you saw there, and so you went for the higher number. Oh God, this is this was a mistake. I'm sorry.
Does anybody feel like it's getting harder to be a doctor in this city? It's just I have patients coming in and just giving me lists. They walk in, it's like they think they're going to the grocery store. I'm an ears, nose, and throat guy, and I get these lists, and maybe 50% of them are what I can do for them. Some of them are just things. Radio. I want eyeglasses. Better channels. Less commercials.
Gentlemen, I just wanted to check in to see how your drinks are. I can obviously get you a refill if you'd like it.
Oh, yes, please. I'd love another.
All right. And for you, Dr. Brownstein?
Yeah, I'll take.
Right. Another old-fashioned?
Yes, please.
Derek, can I ask you a question? You're a waiter. Your job is literally to give a list to people and have them pick something off of a list, and then you bring it back to them.
Well, there are other aspects to the
Absolutely.
job. But...
You're a great, and I'm going to tip you because you're great.
Well, thank you.
But what do you do when you get one of those people that comes in and asks for something that's not on the list? What would you do if, let's say, I came in and I was seated, and you brought me the menu. I said, actually, I'd like this. And I handed you a piece of paper with 3 things, just stuff that I wanted.
Well, do you have allergies? I often get handed papers by patrons who have serious allergies, and they give me a list of things that actually would fatally kill them.
No allergies, just food. That makes sense. A list of allergies makes sense.
Yeah.
This is just like, this is an Italian restaurant.
Sure it is.
And bar.
A fine Italian restaurant.
And if I came in here and said I would like some pad thai noodles, something, I don't know, egg rolls and cotton candy.
Sure. Well, I mean, we like to think that, any way that we can serve our customer, we do. I think I would perhaps offer that we could take a spaghetti bolognese and perhaps add in some separate spices, perhaps some curry and bay leaves, perhaps some lime. I could probably swirl that around. As far as the egg roll, I could take some of our gnocchis and maybe just press them together and then deep fry
what
them.
If it said foot massage?
Someone ordered a foot massage to eat?
Well, I mean, probably not. I mean, just as like an amenity, just sort of a.
Just something else on their list.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it would depend upon the time of the shift. Generally, if it's later in the shift, some of our servers have some downtime, and I think if they were wearing the proper safety gloves, perhaps we would do that. Listen, as I said, we aim to please here.
But there's a limit, right? Derek, you can't produce things that you don't have.
Oh, there's a limit. There's a goddamn limit.
Okay.
Right. What's that limit, Derek? I want to know.
Yeah. This is really what he's been fishing for
Yes.
the whole time.
Yes.
We didn't expect you would be as accommodating as we just thought the easy.
I'm a very, very accommodating server.
Yeah.
And that's why we tip you, because you're good.
That's right.
You're really
I appreciate
good.
that
yeah,
because
obviously.
I'm accommodating. But when I have a party of undergraduates come into this restaurant, 20 large, all wearing their stupid college sweaters and talking too loud so that everyone in the restaurant can hear all the stories that they're regaling each other over, as though they're the first people to ever drink beer and have sex in a way that isn't responsible. And then, at the end of the night, after they've driven away half of my clientele, they ask me to split it into 20 separate checks. You know what I do when that happens? I take the checks and the little plastic plate that it comes on, and I slap the nearest one in the face with it. I slap him hard. I slap it till it cracks, And then I shove the shards down into his throat. Because that way, when he has to pass those shards a day later, he'll remember there's a limit.
Fuck yeah, Derek.
So it was a old-fashioned and
If it could, yeah.
And a Bloody Mary.
a Bloody Mary.
Yeah, you
Very
got
good.
you just got 20 more %.
Very good,
Easily.
sir. Well, all right then.
I want him to work at my reception desk.
No, that's all right. Fine. I just feel like cramp. You know what? It's not for me to say. You didn't think that was a little much?
No, that was what I want to do that every day.
You want to hold on. If you want to smack somebody so hard with a stack of credit cards and the little plastic thing that usually you just put like one card and it's got the little thing, but you want to smack them with that so hard that it shatters.
Yeah.
And then you take those shards and you shove them down their throat so that they then have to pass those shards.
Lance, if I didn't take the Hippocratic Oath, I would do that to half the patients I have. Easily. You know my bedside manner. It is cushy. It's nice. People want to stick around when they have appointments with me. But some people,
Welcome back to KPBZ News.
ding dong, ding dong.
As we promised earlier, we have a special report that we'd like to bring you. Plague of violence that has been occurring recently within doctors' offices across the county. Now, as you all know, this has been called the Doctor's Revolution, and we actually secured an interview with the ringleader, if you will, of this movement to talk with him. This is Dr. Figmeister. Dr. Figmeister has agreed to speak with us in a undisclosed location. Our reporter, Jeff, he actually was able to interview the good doctor, and we'd now like to play that recording for you. So here's the interview with Dr. Figmeister.
Yeah. So I was hi. I had a bag placed over my head. I was forced into. It felt like a moving van. It didn't feel like a passenger van. It felt like a moving van. And I was taken to a undisclosed location to speak to the Doctor's Revolution ringleader, Dr. Figmeister. I'm told he's right inside here, right inside this warehouse building. I'm surprised they let me take the hood off because I easily recognize this neighborhood.
Please take a seat, Jeff.
Oh,
Yeah, they can just crouch down there.
Don't mind Nurse Star. She's just doing her job. We apologize for the bag over your head and all the secrecy, but there are quite a lot of people that like to get into the hive mind, which is our organization.
Sure, I get that, Dr. Figmeister. As a tip to anyone that you might bring here in the future, bag off after I'm inside because this is clearly the warehouse district. There's plenty of warehouse districts in the city.
That's enough there, Jeff. We had some pre-assigned questions, so let's stick with the script.
Yes.
Nurse Starry has a very itchy trigger finger. She's also great at putting needles in your arm to draw blood, so we might get some of that from you while you're here. She's surprisingly gentle.
She would have to be. Okay. So the pre-approved questions provided by you, I assume, Dr. Starr.
Well, our organization.
The organization. What? I'm sorry. Doctors Revolution is what it's been called, but what is the actual title of your revolutionary organization?
Hippocratic hypocrites?
I don't. I do have a journalism degree. I don't want to tell you how to brand, but I'm gonna say Hippocratic hypocrites. Not endearing, not something that would inspire someone to get on your side. Is what I. Did you guys run that by enough people to? I'm just saying, I have experience with branding and the sort of public relations.
Listen, Jeff. We took a vote.
Oh, so there were other options. There were a couple other options that you didn't. I mean, is this what I'm saying is like, do you have letterhead? Can we?
That was all there was in the recording. The rest we can't show. We will be holding a memorial for Jeff Suzman in the local Central Park, 3 p.m. on Saturday. We ask everyone to come and please support Jeff's family.
Oh wait, yeah, just the one. So, how'd we do this weekend, huh, buddy? Buddy, how'd we? Yeah? Yeah? Really? Yeah? It's good? It's good? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Those, I can watch those on the road, too. The arc, I can't watch the live feed, but I can watch they record, you know, and it stays up there. Couple days. Yeah, no. Yeah. I know what I do. Don't fucking don't patronize me. I know what the fuck I do. I provide goods crisscrossing this goddamn country. The life of the over-the-road trucker. It's the lifeblood of this fucking nation. You get that? I understand my importance. Do you? All right. Look at this. Did you get him one of those?
I can't get him to stop wearing it, Tom. I put Billy in the bath yesterday, and he wouldn't take off that little trucker's cap.
Oh, that's adorable.
Well, I mean, it was for the first week when you were gone. It just, I'll be honest, it's getting a bit tiresome. He keeps doing that. He pulls on my breast and makes a car or truck horn sound.
Okay. Earmuffs. I'm sorry. Is there a problem with being reminded of me and not just my importance to you and to him, but the greater overall operation of this goddamn country that I serve.
Tom, your face is getting really red.
Well, you know what? They call grocery store workers essential. And what about me? I bring the things to the grocery stores. So how are they more? All I'm saying is why the reminder, huh? A little reminder of me. Why is that ruffling feathers? Is all I'm saying.
I don't know. Maybe I.
Yeah. Maybe something. Maybe we're getting coy all of a sudden. Maybe there's something that you don't want to.
I just
talk.
Perhaps feel. I don't know. Maybe just a little jealous.
Oh, don't. No. You know what? Don't be jealous.
Okay.
Why are you recoiling?
Okay.
Why are you recoiling now?
Absolutely.
You're here all the time.
Sure.
You're very. I mean, I can't be here all the time.
Right. Because you're essential.
I'm not. See, it feels like you're turning that against me now.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You're
Save me.
obviously
Someone
you're
come
essential.
Take me away
You're obvious
from
because
here.
you're
Is scary.
You're
And
here. You're
I
here all the time.
don't want to be.
I have to go.
I'm very intelligent.
No.
I have started
What are we doing?
taking cords from the back of these small devices and been
You're
broadcasting all of the things happening
you're more
on
essential.
many live streaming sites. Please,
I'm just saying.
someone out there
know what,
who
maybe-
might like a little
I went too
smart child,
I can bring it down.
come and get me. Things are gonna get bad before they get better here.
Yeah, it's all. So,
Hurry.
It's not you. It's not you. It's me. It's not you at all. I shouldn't put that on you. You're very important. So I just thank you. You know what? I don't think I say thank you enough. I don't. So
That means a lot to me. Really, it does. It's small things like that actually, I mean, they really make it all worth it.
expressing all these really important feelings
Yeah.
has gotten the migraine sort of ticking up. Can you grab just like a the cocktail, the aspirin, ibuprofen? Give me a handful of both.
Yeah.
And just
And an O'Doul's? Maybe an O'Doul's?
if there's one in there,
I'll go look.
that'd be great.
All right.
All right.
I'm glad we talked about
Me
that.
too.
Oh, I'm sorry about your head.
Oh, it's all
Okay.
right. Who the fuck is coming over when I'm gone?
What?
How do they know the blind spots in the cameras? Are you moving the cameras?
No.
No? I got a real shifty feeling about Mom.
That's just Mom? Being Mom?
It's not that you wearing the hat all the time like reminds people that come over that somebody's out there that are represented by the hat. You know what? I'm sorry.
I'm just a baby. I'm doing what you suggested. I'm following your instructions.
I'm sorry. I think this is a me problem.
Baby heroes, assemble!
It's me, Two Diaper Boy. Always have one backup.
Good to see you, Two Diaper Boy. And, here is our third member, Drooler.
What do you need us to do, Captain Breast Milk?
Well, there was a call for help from a fellow baby citizen,
Oh, no.
Billy. Do you know Billy?
Oh, yes. He's in my same daycare. We chew on the same wooden toy.
Oh, what about you, Drooler? Oh,
I'm okay.
Drooler, do you know Billy?
Huh?
Do you know Billy?
There's so many Billies. I don't. Oh no, Drooler.
Bye, Drooler.
We'll see you when you.
Well, Two Diaper Boy, it may just be you and me unless Billy can get his inner ear under control. They say I get earwigs a lot. We're gonna have to do a rescue mission.
Okay. Well, I've got my two diapers, and we've got Drooler's brute strength and balance issues.
And I have got a yeast infection under my neck because the milk has been crusting under there and my parents don't notice. This is enough for a good plan.
This could be perfect. As long as I'm home in time to get my drops.
All right, pitch it to me one more time. I'm sorry to make you do this again. So we're capitalizing on all the superhero stuff.
Right.
Bringing it down one more level, so we haven't really got the babies. Babies can't go see Endgame. What?
Right.
So you're absolutely old enough.
Yeah.
To remember Muppet Babies, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh man, that was genius.
And you
I
remember
learned to love. I learned to ask questions. I learned to listen.
That's right.
Yeah. But what if those babies could shoot like fucking laser beams
Laser beams
out of their eyes?
Gentlemen, I am on board.
Fuck yes.
Up into the laser beams. But then there are some. It sort of falls apart for me
Where does no? Go ahead. No. We just
Yeah, hit us. We're up for we like feedback.
Okay.
We're open to it.
Great. Well, you lose me a little bit. Is like the introduction of was it Roly Poly?
Roly Poly.
Hey, you remember when Mark said roly poly?
Oh man,
we spent like 4 hours.
It was like from like 4 to 8 in the morning. Oh, it was amazing.
Like, I know roly poly is genius, but what the fuck does it mean? Who is this fucking?
And then we figured it out. He's a kid who rolls up roly poly bugs. He puts them into his nose, and later can shoot them out of his mouth and his ass.
Okay. So that makes the whole shootout at the daycare make more sense. Now that needs to be in there.
He's like the Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you've got Hawkeye, we've got the Hulk, we've got sort of
you got all the analogs in there. You understand?
And the one in the sort of like the walkie toy. That's more of our kind of our Iron Man character.
That's right. Yep. That's it. Yeah.
Great. Well, gosh, I guess now that I think it's made a whole lot of difference having the two of you here.
Yeah.
I'm glad you could fly out.
Oh yeah. We drove.
You
all
drove?
night.
Yeah. Wow.
No, it's not a big. Don't make it a fucking. Don't make it a big deal. It's just we just drove. And then,
I'm just impressed.
Because if I choose between driving and flying,
It's a beautiful fucking country, you know.
Because I like to be in control.
That's right.
It's the thing. Because I'm not going to hand over my fate over to a
Hell
fucking
no.
pilot or whatever the.
I don't know who the fuck that guy is. Who is he?
Who was the last people that inspected that plane?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What if he's
I
in a
don't know
bad
any of
mood?
them.
He might have gas,
check
and then he
my
crashes
car.
the plane.
I take care of it, so I know that everything's fine.
Guy,
with my
pristine
car.
fucking
But it's
car.
just a plane. I don't fucking. How many parts? Lowest bidder. That's all I'm saying. And then.
Gentlemen, how many of these can I put you down for? How many of these? I mean, we've
sequels?
got to have a universe. I mean, you've seen Marvel. They connect things. Everything means something else. There's a post-credit scene that most people don't get, but some people get, and then they explain it. We need that.
Yeah.
Here, so they're rescuing Billy. This is he going to contribute to the team? What is the story past? Super Babies Assemble. What is the next? What's phase 2 of this look like?
Oh, you think we're gonna give that away right now?
Well, I want to green light this, but I need to know at least 2 films out.
Is this gonna keep dragging on like this? Is there a break in here somewhere?
My friend here gets tired. He's been driving all night.
I drove. Fuck, man. I shouldn't. I probably shouldn't have.
Would you guys want some Coke?
What?
Whoa. Keep it back.
Oh, come on, Amanda. You're gonna enjoy this. I promise. This is like the new Avengers.
I feel tricked.
Amanda, come on.
I feel tricked.
What? The other look, it was sold out. It was sold out like any movie with
One of the only good things about these films, for me, is muscles. I really enjoy the effort that these actors have put in. I like a little candy.
Okay.
For my eyes.
Okay.
For later. And this is. I don't know how this is gonna work for me because it's babies.
But they're baby heroes. They're heroes. I mean, think of it this way. It's like someday these babies are gonna hit puberty, and they're gonna grow up to be muscle-bound heroes. They're just not there yet.
Can we come back when they're muscle-bound heroes?
We're here. I bought a drink. Come on, hon.
All right. I'll give it a shot. But I still feel tricked.
Okay. Well, look. Next week we can go see your movie. All right?
Okay.
You still look. I mean, are you gonna loosen up? I got my. Trying to.
I'm cold. The theater is cold. I'll loosen up when I warm up. Okay.
Babe, I'll warm you up. Get a little closer. Okay? Jeez.
But now I can't see because of this guy's head.
He has a huge fucking head.
Maybe we should be quieter.
Sorry. It's like,
we never go out anymore. We're always, just watching Netflix.
But he does have a big fucking
God
head.
damn, it's like
he's like he should be in this movie because he's got like a baby-sized head.
that's a great call.
And not even like a normal baby. Like his head is the size of a baby on a man. Like if you took a baby and turned it into a face and stuck it on a neck.
That's great.
That's what it is.
They should use that.
Baby head?
Baby head. That's what I would call this guy. Baby
That's kind
head.
of best of both worlds. I mean, he's got a muscly body. So baby for a head.
You think
neck.
he's got a muscly body?
I bet he does.
No, he's got broad shoulders.
Piss him off.
What?
Take your shirt off.
Babe, relax. Relax. He might be bigger. He might be slouching. That guy could be big.
Okay.
I mean, I could, I'm not scared of him.
Roll up a sleeve.
Babe,
It's not as bad.
Babe,
Roll up a sleeve.
babe.
It's hot in here. Roll up a sleeve.
Just complained it was cold. I don't know.
Did he say something?
I don't know. I think he's probably speaking at the proper volume for a theater while we're just. I was yelling at him.
Yeah. I just don't want to, I don't want to poke the tiger, okay?
Okay.
You know me. It's, I'm
No,
going to defend my lady.
you're kind like-
I just don't want to have to
Well, I know.
do that.
I'm not trying to get you in a fight. I'm just trying to. I want to know what. Well, yeah, I'll do it when I get back to the house.
What?
I'm gonna Photoshop a baby onto like Chris Hemsworth's body. It's gonna be like his neck. Yeah, it's gonna be a baby.
You're
yeah,
going to spend time doing that?
I think I am. I'm really jazzed about it.
Is this like a thing for you?
I don't know. I think I have to see it to know. But in my head, it's really exciting.
I mean, I don't want to, I don't want
It's
to
everything.
yuck your yum. It makes me feel a little intimidated.
We could
I
get
don't have a baby's head or Chris Hemsworth's body.
Well, that's okay. I could go to a thrift store and get a doll.
It's not that she wants a baby's head. She wants a baby that is not like an entire baby.
Yes.
That is the head.
Yes. So like, imagine this: if I got a baby doll from a thrift store and I pulled its legs off and its arms off and its head off, and we just super glued the legs to your cheeks and to your head. And this is what I'm talking. This is what I mean. Look in the mirror. This is what I'm talking about. See, the baby's head's right here, and the arms are. And look at that, and then just unbutton your. That
You painted a six-pack on me.
It was either that or I pushed a grill on there.
It's an entire. No, just fucking no.
No,
Don't act like this.
I'm listening. I'm on the same level as you guys now.
It's babies. See, we're past we're past just fucking babies.
Yeah.
Now it's like stacks. It's like
Yeah.
Fucking totem poles, but human
There was a-
babies
Yes.
on.
Yes.
I know
Yes.
there was a toy in the fucking 80s or 90s where you like connected. It was like
A
smaller,
puppy or like a yeah.
But it's like so now we've got the whole babies franchise.
Yes.
But
Oh.
they're sprout. It's like they're shitting Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's what we'll call them.
it's-
Thor shitters.
Yeah.
It's like babies that have full-grown muscle-ass bodies just coming out of their asshole.
Sign that.
It's like
Sign
it's
off-
like a
sign it.
baby is giving birth to a man.
Or shitting out a full-grown man.
Shitting out a full-grown man.
And it could tickle its own feet. It could burp itself. Wow. It could it could grab its own fingers.
Oh man, you're on level right now.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about fucking merchant. I don't give a shit about any of the movies.
No,
It's
no.
merchandise right now.
Yes,
Because
yes.
you could screw one baby off of the big muscle guy, and you can interchange another baby. So they're like,
How do we feel about limbs? How do we feel about a baby as a hand? Just like a couple of babies.
just like punching other
Yeah,
people with
and they
full
can
babies.
make cute sounds.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
The hands are babies too.
Yeah. The feet too. Why not?
Yeah, fucking babies. It's just a whole.
Yeah.
And then, hold on.
Hit me.
You better back the fucking money truck up for this one.
I got the checks. I'm ready.
Then you got muscly body.
Uh-huh.
You got baby where the head of the muscly body is
Uh-huh.
gonna be. You get like frogs and squirrels and shit that you put on the baby, like replace the baby head with like little anthropomorphic fucking animals. or other babies. Just other babies. It's just baby on baby. It's like flat Earth. It's babies all the way down. It's
Spin-off for sure, but
I'm losing
babies.
it. I'm losing it.
Cut it.
So it's like so there's a big bulky guy, and then there's a baby there, and then instead of baby's head, there's just like it's like a Michigan J Frog sort of guy there. And it's,
Yeah. Top hat, little. Yeah. This house is made of baby teeth.
What, Dad?
This whole house is built of the teeth of that fell out of a kid, like that you lose when you're a child.
Dad, the tank is almost filled.
Oh, okay. We can
probably...
go.
God. How do you... How many teeth is that? Does it say?
Oh, it's one of those sneaky numbers. Over 200 billion, but it could be more or less, but they don't want to say. So over 200 billion, it says.
200 billion?
Billion.
hey, hey, fellas. I couldn't help but checking out Baby Teeth Manor.
Yeah.
You work here?
I own the filling station.
Oh, okay.
And that's actually kind of a forced perspective. It's not like a full house that you can walk into.
Oh.
But, I mean, you can walk it. You got to crouch. This is why I've got a bad back.
Okay.
If you want a tour, I could.
Well, I have to get Sean to college here. He's starting. So we can't stay very long. It'd have to be a very quick tour.
Oh well, like I said, it's a 3/5 scale house, so it's not.
I mean, how long could you take?
It can't take
Brett?
that long. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, where else are you gonna see something like
That's
this?
that's what I've built my entire future on is people coming through and seeing a house made of baby teeth and saying, "Hey, I could spend $8.20 looking at this monstrosity."
Yeah, I mean it.
You know, I'm gonna beat you to. Everybody asked me one question.
Yeah, I bet they do.
I imagine you've got the same question on your mind.
Yes.
What glue holds baby teeth together? Ben?
Oh,
that was,
yes, please. I'm curious about
sure.
that.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. It's just mucilage.
Mucilage.
Yeah, just over the counter, just a little dab. You hold it together, 3, 4, 5, and then it's got a pretty good hold, pretty good bond.
Now,
baby teeth are more porous than adult teeth,
Okay.
so they will they'll take to
hour and a half later.
and really, if you want to get like an accurate representation,
I gotta make
Thank you.
orientation.
Oh.
So I've got to get my son here to school.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so before you go, everybody has the same 65th question. They all ask. It feels like it should have come earlier.
Yeah.
I think they're a little shy about getting to it. So they all ask. Did you give $1 for each of those? Because that would be exorbitant. That'd be a. Tooth Fairy prices used to be much lower.
An hour later.
And I thought this would be a good place because it's right off the freeway.
All right,
you can
thank
see
you
it.
so
You
much.
can see
So
it
we've got to get going. Come on, Sean. We're gonna go.
All right, you wore me down. You wore me down. the 144th question that people get around to asking. Did you kill all those babies?
Yes. Did you kill?
I didn't kill all those babies. We're going.
And that's the show.
Ending on a high note.
I'm sorry, I ended again on baby infanticide.
Did we?
No.
Thank you all so much for being here physically and joining us virtually. Once again, we are Regular Exclusive Blend. This is Jesse Jones. This is Andy Soroyan. This is Warren Lawson. And we're here doing this improv stuff. And there's tons of stuff happening here, too. So come check it out.
That's true.
It's a great way to get your suggestion. If you want to get it faster than in the comment section, come check us out. Don't worry, we're not going to forget about you. We'll get your comment next time. But yeah, come visit. If you liked what we did, check out the Stab Comedy Theater website. Buy a ticket. It helps us keep doing this cool stuff. True. Jesse, anything else that's happening? Are we?
Yeah. Well, actually, not for a couple days.
Okay.
We got a couple nice days off, finishing like the sort of summer season. We're going to take a little bit of break on, and then we're going to get back to programming on Tuesday.
Great.
So we'll get. You know what? I'll get that while we're all, like over the goodbye, like I usually do.
Oh,
so
beautiful.
you can keep saying goodbye, and I'll be over here.
Goodbye, everyone.
Oh, yeah, that was I would expect.
Oh,
more goodbye.
we'll do
That's okay.
longer.
Yeah.
It's
you're
hard to say goodbye.
It is.
sometimes.
Sometimes groups of children do it in song.
Right.
Other people just kind of disappear before things are really all the way over to
Right. Like a fade out in a song.
like a fit out in a song.
Sure.
Or I don't know if you
An
can
Irish goodbye?
but I don't think you can. I think you can attach anything to the front of that. It could be a ghost goodbye.
A
it
ghost
could be,
goodbye. It could be a chair goodbye.
yeah, chair goodbye.
It's the same thing.
Door goodbye.
Door goodbye. This was actually the highlight of the show right now.
If you're tuning
What
in
you're
right now, this
seeing.
is it.
This is actually the rest of that was sort of the amuse-bouche
Yes.
leading up to this
Yeah, no.
here. This is why we do improv and not stand-up.
And if for those of you who did view the whole show and are tuning in now, this is sort of a post-credit scene, and we did talk about that.
Yeah. So we're
it's
looping it.
Look at that. It's natural.
Not reciprocation, reincorporation.
That's everything that
Reciprocity.
we've got. Thank you, guys. Yeah, check out the full calendar of events at
Let's fade out
stabcomedytheater.com.
downwards until we're
Wait,
out
no,
of
there's still-
screen.
Okay, there they are. Oh, that stage is dirty. You don't want to crawl around them. All right, that's it for us. We'll be back Tuesday evening. We're taking Sunday and Monday off. Tuesday with Dr. Dunning and Mr. Kruger. Wednesday, our regular stuff. You know what? Just check out stabcomedytheater.com, and you'll see and know what we do. That's going to be it for us tonight. We're going to let you guys go. We will talk to you Tuesday. Thanks for hanging out. See you, everybody.